Hi everyone, this is Ms. Granger. In this video we're going to go over the Unit 1 Summative Assessment Description and Instructions. So your goal in this summative is to show your understanding of our statement of inquiry, the significance of connections between history. There is significance between the connections of history and present-day identity. So you're going to pretend you are an Instagram influencer. Your audience are teens who think that history does not impact them. You are concerned with the growing number of Gen Z kids who think that things happened in the past and they have no relation to them in the present. You want to educate them on a platform that many of them use, Instagram Stories. Your job is to create a fictional Instagram story on a Google slideshow that showcases at least 3 of the 5 themes of world history. Just to remind you about the themes of world history, you learned about this in Lesson 3. The 5 themes are cultural interaction, political structures, economic structures, social structures, and human-environment interaction. So there are 5, and you will choose 3. You'll see I'm grading you on Criteria A, Knowing and Understanding. So you're demonstrating knowledge and understanding of subject-specific content and concepts through developed descriptions, explanations, and examples. And you're doing that by paraphrasing accurately and concisely. We learned about this in Lesson 2, your ATL lesson. Then you're going to see some bullet points that show the criteria or information that I'm looking for. So you're including information from our CNN10 broadcasts. When you choose your images, they are relevant to the current events that you chose from the CNN10 broadcast. You'll have a definition of each theme, a summary of each current event, and you'll include a connection to a historical event or time period. And we're looking to see that this is clearly written, thoroughly explained, and paraphrased in your own words. Finally, I'm looking to see that your formatting is correct as indicated on the slides. So you're getting rid of highlights that are there, you're erasing certain lines and boxes, you're simply following the directions for formatting. So your final slideshow will look something like this. You're going to see on the left, scrolling down, your Instagram story, we're all History Kid 22, and then for each topic, there's going to be 3 different slides. So remember, there are 5 themes of world history, and you're choosing 3. Each of the themes has 3 slides. So for example, if I chose cultural interaction, I would use slide 1, slide 2, and slide 3, because those are all talking about cultural interaction. Okay. So let's go through each of the slides and make sure we understand the directions. So the first slide is going to be kind of the definition of that theme of history. So for example, if I'm choosing cultural interaction, I'd be looking at this one. All of them have the same prompt. They say, erase this and type your personal definition of cultural interaction. So you'll use the skills that we discussed with paraphrasing to paraphrase your definition of this theme. The second slide for each topic is our recap of our CNN10 story that is related to the theme. So again, you'll erase this line here when you're done, and you'll fill in these following frames. They say, on such and such date, CNN10 reported that, and I will summarize the news story. This is an example of, in this case, cultural interaction because, and then I will explain. Now on the right of this particular slide and each of the second slides for each topic, you're going to see 3 prompting boxes. The first one says, unhighlight the text when done. That means when I come here, I see a highlighted section. I'm going to highlight that section, come up to the top of my screen, find highlight color, click here, and hit transparent. That will unhighlight my text when I'm done. I'm defining the word explicit here for you, and when you're done with this part, you will delete this whole box. So you'll select it by clicking on the corner so you can see the kind of 4 little arrows, and then you'll hit the backspace button on your keyboard. You'll do the same thing with the arrow when you're done. Select the arrow, hit the backspace button. Finally, it says insert an image that makes sense with your writing. So whatever you wrote up here, now I need an image or a picture that connects, This shows me your real understanding of this topic by finding a relevant picture. Again, you'll delete this box in the same way we discussed with the box above. Finally, on the third slide, for each topic that you choose, you're going to make a historical connection. So you're going to erase this and fill in the following frames. This event is significant to us now because, and then you'll pick one of these starters. So in the past, or it shows that, or it helps explain why. Whichever one makes sense, that's the one you'll explain, and then you'll put your idea after that. So again, the prompt over here in this box says explain in detail a specific historical connection. Choose one of the phrases. Again, here, you may need to write more than one sentence, and that's fine. Again, when you're done with this slide, you will delete this box. So you're going to notice there's a bunch of slides in this slideshow. Remember that you only need 3 topics. So we've got cultural interaction, political structures, economic structures, social structures, and human-environment interaction. So whichever ones you don't use, you can delete those slides. You'll just keep the ones that I'm going to grade. So these slides and this slideshow is your summative assessment. So when you're done with it, you will turn it in on Google Classroom. To finish up, underneath the assessment information and in Google Classroom, you're going to see the exact criteria rubric that I will be using to grade your summative. So be sure to check that out to make sure you understand what to do. Good luck, and make sure to ask your teacher if you have any questions.